Welcome to HeyGen Podcast. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of network security systems at Command Digital. Let's jump right in.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what's at the core of their security framework?
Well, Command Digital has developed a comprehensive strategy to oversee their information security appliances.
Right.
They're using a multi-layered approach to safeguard their informational assets.
Multi-layered, huh? Can you break that down a bit?
Sure. They've implemented various security appliances like firewalls, intrusion prevention systems, and advanced malware protection. It's like building multiple walls around a castle to keep invaders out.
Haha, that's a great analogy. But are these just standard firewalls?
No, they're using the Cisco Firepower Threat Defense 2110, which blocks all incoming traffic by default.
Got it.
Plus, they have an IPS and AMP to stop malicious files and unknown threats.
So they're really covering all bases.
Exactly. And they even have a backup firewall that takes over automatically if the primary one fails.
That's smart. What about their web applications? How do they protect those?
Good question. They're using Fortinet FortiWeb, which is their web application firewall, or WAF.
Yeah.
It defends against known and zero-day threats to their hosted applications.
Zero-day threats are tricky. So it's like their apps have a personal bodyguard?
Exactly. And it uses machine learning to model each application so it can identify malicious anomalies.
Right. That's pretty sophisticated. What else do they have in place?
They also use Cisco ISE for network authentication and device posturing. It verifies all devices trying to connect to the network. If a device isn't recognized, it doesn't get an IP address.
So unauthorized devices can't even get on the network?
Exactly. And it profiles every device to ensure they're compliant with policies.
Okay.
If a device is non-compliant, it limits its access until it's fixed.
That's pretty tight security. But doesn't that make it harder for new devices to join the network?
Well, yes and no. It's a balance between security and accessibility.
Right.
They prioritize protecting sensitive data like PHI and PII.
Speaking of data protection, how do they handle potential threats on endpoints?
They're using CrowdStrike for endpoint protection. It's a cloud-based solution providing centralized visibility and control. It logs everything and integrates with Arctic Wolf for further analysis.
Arctic Wolf? What's that all about?
Arctic Wolf is their multifunctional security platform.
Okay.
It acts as IDS, MDR, SIEM, and monitors all network traffic and logs.
So they're really keeping an eye on everything.
Exactly. If anything suspicious happens, IT admins are alerted immediately.
That's reassuring. What measures do they have for email security?
They have Cisco Email Security, or CES. It filters out spam and malware before emails reach the inbox.
Right.
And it uses advanced malware protection to sandbox suspicious emails.
That's comprehensive. But I noticed they haven't implemented DKIM and DMARC yet. Isn't that a risk?
Well, they've postponed activating those protocols because some of their partners lack the infrastructure.
But doesn't that leave them vulnerable to email spoofing?
Yeah, that's a valid concern.
Exactly.
They're working with partners to enhance capabilities before fully implementing DKIM and DMARC.
I get that. But in the meantime, couldn't they be exposed?
They mitigate the risk with existing security measures like advanced spam filtration and SMTP relay.
Okay.
But I agree, it's not ideal.
Maybe they should push a bit harder on that front.
Perhaps, but it's a delicate balance with maintaining partner relationships.
True. Fair enough. So, how do they handle vulnerabilities when they find them?
They have a clear remediation policy.
Right.
Critical vulnerabilities are addressed immediately, high-risk ones within 30 days, and so on.
That's good to hear. So they're proactive with patches and updates?
Exactly. And they follow strict change management processes to ensure everything is documented and approved.
Sounds like they have a solid security posture overall.
Absolutely. From multi-factor authentication to encryption policies, they're covering all the bases. Encryption is AES 256 at minimum and TLS 1.2 for transmission.
So, wrapping up, Command Digital is really investing in robust network security systems.
Exactly. They're committed to safeguarding their assets and continuously improving their security measures.
Right. Well, that's reassuring in today's threat landscape.
Definitely. It's critical to stay ahead of potential threats.
Yep. All right. That's all the time we have today.
Yeah, thanks for the great discussion.
Thank you. Until next time.